I want to share a quick testimony, personal testimony. In the beginning of this year, my business partner and I, which is my brother, we decided to increase our giving in our through our business, not just specifically through our business. And it was we didn't just start tithing from the business. I decided to tithe in the business, but it was if looking by the income, it was over 4 times of the amount that the money that were coming in a month. So it was not just tithing, it was 4 times the amount of that, just believing that this coming year we really will see a breakthrough in our business. And so it was all nice and handy dandy until March came around, you know, and this was where faith was really tested at that point. And with this whole COVID thing, we had to shut down the business. Then we found out a few weeks later that we were actually an essential business. We could reopen, and reopen days were kind of slow. And then in the meantime, that those 3 weeks that really there was no income coming in, there was kind of a decision about on our heart to continue to do that commitment weekly. We committed, instead of just giving one sum a year. We as a church we have sacrifice Sundays. And this January we didn't have it, but in our hearts we decided that we wanna do it this year. We wanna do a year. We wanna start a year with sacrifice. But instead of doing a big lump chunk of money in the beginning, like we've done previous years, we're just gonna break it up and we're gonna stay committed for 1 year for this sum of money every single week. And so of course during those 3-4 weeks when there's nothing coming in, it was a battle. Do we stop? Do we continue? And we continued on. And things picked up slowly, and it continued on and on and on. And so just had an audit for 6 months of the business, preparing taxes. How many of you have been preparing taxes last minute, like me? Yeah. So anyways, kind of going through the audit of this business to see where things are at. And to my surprise, our gross revenue for the business surpassed the entire year of last year in 6 months period of this year. And then the quarter of when we had the COVID was the best quarter that we ever had in the entire existence of the business. And so, just looking at it, and I'm like, wow. And then I'm just kind of, as we were worshiping, and it came to me a reminder. It was like, well, this was practically 4 times the amount of our tithe that of what we made last year. And it just came to me when we were worshiping, half a year, twice as much. By the end of the year, by God's grace, it would be 4 times. It's just God's grace. And the principle of giving, principle of tithes, it works.